Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome to Coping with Life, Disabled and Mentally Ill. I am your host, Scott. Happy Saturday, everybody. I hope you are doing well. I hope you are having a fantastic Saturday. So, even if you are listening to this on a Wednesday, it is Saturday. And if you're listening to it right when it comes out, it is noon, or 3 p.m., or 8 p.m., or almost, yeah, it is some time for you. Wherever you may be in the world, it's something o'clock. I don't feel good, but I have energy. So, thank you. I hope you have a wonderful Saturday. So, it's December. I don't like December. I do not like the winter months. They are not kind to me. So that is okay. But I hope you chase your dreams. I hope you're doing well. Especially during the winter months. Especially if you celebrate certain holidays. Your stress may be going higher. You may be alone. You may be dealing with things that are causing a lot of stress. I believe in you, that you can weather the storm, and you can improve, and you can get better. And no matter what you are dealing with, no matter what hill you're climbing, you got this. I believe in you. And know that it is okay to be vulnerable. It is okay to try new things. And be grateful with the people in your life. Because when the people who you care about a lot are no longer there due to many different things, possibilities that I can't even fathom, love the people in your life. And know that not only do you matter, but they too also matter. And they may need to be lifted up. And it's okay to open up and say, I'm not okay, or I'm having issues with this. Either they're going to reciprocate or they're not. And that is a gamble. That is tough. And everybody's different. Everybody's point of view is different. How they perceive things are different. Especially what they're going through. And you just never know what somebody's fighting or dealing with or going through. And that's okay. And I try really hard to send the positive vibes, the good feelings. I'm wishing something good would happen to me. And I'm wishing things good happen to everybody else that I know, you listening. No matter what it may be, I want positive things happen to everybody. I want everybody to get what they want and what they're looking for. So, on this week's episode, I'm going to discuss the new game that I've been playing. It's not new. But it is a game that I enjoy playing, and that's what I'm playing through right now. And that's Final Fantasy 15. Now, I'm going to go in many details about Final Fantasy 15. So if you would like to educate yourself, hear my opinions, because it is a game that is helping me trying to feel better, help my mental health, and it's a game that I've been playing through. So you have 4 main characters in Final Fantasy 15. You have Noctis, which is essentially your main character. And then he has 3 bodyguards and her best friends. You have Gladios, who is the tank, the strong man. You have Ignis. You have Ignis. You have Ignis. He is the chef. He's the smart one. He's the planner. He's the driver most of the times. And you have Prompto. Now, Prompto, he's the hopeless romantic. He's the person who likes to take photography, all the photos, and he actually has a crush on one of the mechanics, because a big thing in the game is driving around in a car. It's essentially a bromance story. And you're getting the plot-ish is your Noctis is getting married to Lunafreya. That is what is leading up to. That is the plot point. But you have systems. Some people like it, some people don't. And Noctis' father is the king. And so there's a lot of royalty. You have Noctis and his royal guards. And you need to you're going somewhere. You have a car. you stop in Hammerhead, you meet up with Cindy, who Prompto has a crush on. Then you go to a few other places. You meet up with the big baddie, who is Arden. And it's a very good story, especially for newcomers. And it is a very, very large game. It deals with people who have the eager to do side quests and main story. It is broken up in chapters. And I'm currently on chapter 3. And I'm having a lot of fun. I'm trying to do as much side quests and story that I can. And I'm trying to pace myself, even though I'm not feeling good. And I'm trying to be positive for as many other people. But when the game first came out, many, many years ago, I beat it in its entirety in 24 hours. And then I did the turtle fight that was 8-9 hours. And so after game content, but I did not pace myself. I put it in, metaphorically speaking, because I had it digitally, and I played it on the Xbox One. And this was before any DLC or anything else was out, and before they patched a few things and did some updates, because the game really needed to be updated. But I blew through the game in a 24-hour period. I did as many side quests as I could, but I mainly concerned myself with just beating the game. And for the longest time, I really couldn't go back to the game. Because I had it in my mind, even though I really liked the story, I had in my mind that it wasn't a good game. But I realized that that was a me thing, not a game thing. You're not going to have a deep connection with a game if you're not really paying attention to the story and you are just going through the entire game in a day. And I had choice words. And it was really hard for me to go back. But now I'm pacing myself. I've been playing it for a few days. And we were playing Final Fantasy 12. But I'm like, I need to go through this game again. And I need to take my time. I need to not only pace myself, I need to make sure that I can have fun. And I'm having a lot of fun. And I'm doing battles. I'm making sure that I pick up items. And I will admit, I am kind of going through it a little bit faster than I would like. But it's a great story. I like Prompto. Because I am the hopeless romantic photographer, and the person who just likes to have all the laughs. But yeah, Final Fantasy 15 has a great story. Now, if you like anime or a good movie, especially if it's animated, there is Final Fantasy 15 Kingsglaive. And that is a prequel. I recommend it if you haven't seen it, or if you're just interested. And that's okay. Now it is fantastic. And especially the main game. So that is what I'm playing. And I haven't really done fishing. I'm about 8 hours in, and I'm currently chapter 3, and I'm about to meet up with Iris, who is Gladius's sister. And that's in the city of Listellum. That is where I ended a few hours ago. But it is a very good game for longtime fans and, RPG first timers, or first timers to Final Fantasy. And it's a beautiful world. It is a majority an open world game with some limitations here and there, and I'm not going to get into that now. But knowing that it's taken me a couple days to get to 8 hours of gameplay actually makes me very proud of myself. Because that's good pacing for me. And it's not easy. But it is definitely a game that I'm having a lot of fun with. And next year, I'm excited for Final Fantasy 16. But right now, I'm just enjoying Final Fantasy 15. And there's a lot of things in the game that I still have a little trouble with. But yeah, I mean, there's some fast travel, but you can drive a car, you can change up the car here and there. And the food looks delicious. The weather makes... So not only does the weather change how the game is, so does day or night. You do not, especially when you're a low level, you do not want to be caught in the middle of the road at night. Either a campsite or a trailer or a hotel, because nighttime monsters, they punish you, especially the Iron Giant. The Iron Giant is not my friend. I wish it was, because I like the Iron Giant. But I like the character designs. And I like the little few things that you can do, the quirky things that you may laugh. And that's if you can go to the city, and if you decide to go to one of the sides, you can get a massage. Your main character will not like it very much. But those little things, they're kind of cool to find, and your party members will talk to you on many different things. Like, you may be driving down the road and you will have a prompt saying, hey, Prompto wants to go to the Chocobo stables. You can say yes, you can say no. Or Prompto may want to take more photos of somebody. Do you want to take more photos of Noctis, Ignis, Gladio, or anything that they desire? And that choice is up to you. And that's cool. The photos show up after you stay a night, either in a campsite. And some of the photos that you can get are amazing, and they're tailored to your gameplay of what you've done, and you can get some amazing shots. And especially the shots that you can see with all the food, because the food looks delicious. And the music is amazing. The cinematics. I'm trying really hard to be vague. If you want to play it yourself. But hopefully I can update you later. Cause I like talking about video games. I like talking about things that I'm into. And especially I'm not doing well mentally. And especially mentally and physically. There's a lot of things that are bothering me. There's a lot of things that I'm dealing with. And I try really hard to be positive for everybody and caring to everybody. I like to relax. And when it comes to video gaming, I can be very relaxed and spread the love, and I'm trying really hard to get the winter over with. My December it has not been kind to me already. In some aspects, December has been amazing, but in some aspects, December has not been kind. I'm not a fan of December. And the next couple weeks are going to be really, really rough on me. So I'm going to try and find something that makes me smile and continues my positive attitude. And I'm going to call it here for this Saturday's edition of Coping with Life, Disabled and Mentally Ill. I am your host, Scott. And I hope you're amazing. And please love the people in your life. And tell the people that you care in your life that you love them and that they matter to you, because you never know when they're going to be gone, and that leaves a very hard empty space to try and fill, because I don't think you can ever fill those voids. Grief is hard, and so no matter what you're dealing with in life, know that you matter, know that people care about you, and I care about you. No matter where you are in the universe, you matter. And mental and physical health, I hope you're doing well. And I hope if you're struggling, I hope you can be lifted. I send all the positive vibes, all the good luck. I wish the best for you and everybody else that is close to you. I love you all. I care about each and every one of you. And until next Saturday, I bid you adieu.